Expectations. Why do I talk about expectations when I want to talk about you living your life in the now moment? We are having bags, a lot of huge, heavy bags full of expectations. Expectation towards ourselves, towards our spouses, towards our children, towards our bosses, towards our neighbors, towards our parents, towards our friends. All these relationships exist out of, it is built on expectations. Because I will only love you when you meet my expectations. Oh, you are a good child because you do what I tell you and what I expect from you. Oh, a good husband, a good wife, because she just turns Nachmani Pfeiffer. What is it called? She just jump when I say jump. And she just goes silent when I say hush. Oh, she's a good wife. Oh, he's a good man. Because I just need to just say this and then he just does everything for me. The moment when he starts saying no, it's all over with a happy family, with a good husband, with a good wife, with a good child. Now we are miserable. We are unhappy. Now the family is threatening to break apart to fall apart because you're not doing what I say. I don't love you anymore so much. I have a hard time to love you. I'm probably gonna be leaving you and go get another one that loves that will just jump when I say jump. That will do everything that I will do so that I will be happy. Because this is what I need to be happy. I need somebody who does everything that I want, whenever I want, whatever, to meet my expectations. That is the nature of humans. That is what I call human drama. When you are single, you don't have a family, you don't have children, you don't have a spouse, you are a loner, you don't have friends. Your family, you have ditched them long ago. you are not in contact with your family like I am. Except for my dogs. Not even towards them I have expectations. They do what they want and then they go like, oh, okay, if that's your wish, you must know better. It is your journey too, your soul journey too. They have their own plan, the soul plan too, what they came here to accomplish, to experience too. So I will not be there to protect them all the time, 24/7. So that some experiences they got to make and learn from it themselves. And I'm just here to love them. That's it, to care for them and to love them and to give them protection as much as I can, and as a healthy protection. I not be negligent, but when they cross the border of my protective shield, just like you cross the border of your protective shield that the divine has put you in, you will be experiencing hardship. Ouch, ow, ow. Life is so miserable. Life is so unfair. No, you step out of your protective shield. You step out of the boundaries. You can always go back under your protective shield that have been placed there for you to protect you from danger, from the ouch hour of life. That's exactly with my dogs. This is what I tell them. They go and do their stuff, and then I said, like, hey, listen, I said, no. I said, stay at home. You didn't want it to stay at home. You chose to go. Now, this is what you've experienced. You got to deal with it. Well, what I'm just going to give you, I'm just going to pet you on, give you a kiss on your forehead and just pet you, but otherwise, with other pains, you have to deal with yourself. Du hast dich selber eingebockt. You got it yourself. Get yourself out of there. Not that I'm just heartless. I've realized one thing: we all have our own journey, our own soul plan. Even animals, they came here to experience life. And they came here exactly what they want to experience, not what you want them to experience. That applies also for your children, for your spouse. So beautiful souls, stop trying to change your spouse. Stop trying to change your child. Stop trying to tell your child that he has to become a lawyer, he has to become a doctor, he has to become a pilot, he has to become whatever, a millman, you have to become a writer, you have to become what. Stop telling your child who he or she ought to become and to be. Your only job is to provide shelter and food for that child and love. That's it. The rest you leave it up to this soul to travel his own soul journey. Even if it makes the child, the soul in that child, makes mistakes along the journey that you call mistakes. For that soul, it's not mistakes. It's a wonderful experience. It may be might have bad consequences, might have negative consequences, whatever. But this is what the soul wants to experience. Yeah. If they want to go bungee jumping and then break their neck or break their and get paralyzed, this is what the soul planned for. How it want to experience how to be paralyzed, live in a wheelchair, and depending on other people, and they also plan how they're gonna get there, jumping in out of the plane, apparently skydiving or bungee jumping, whatever, and then boom, voila. They all plan. These are all well planned experiences. Never a coincidence, never an accident. So stop having expectation towards yourself, towards those around you. And your life will be a whole great deal better. Believe me, you will be the most happiest person as the person can be in this world. When you live your life in the now moment, when you don't have expectation towards anybody or anything, these are two formula that you need for happiness. And this is my teachings. This is what I'm going to be teaching. My teachings is all about you letting go of the control, because that is control. Expectations is born out of the tendency to control the outcome, the situation, the journey, your experiences. You are not in control. You are not in charge. I'm going to be telling you the same again. Flesh news. You are not in control. You are not in charge. The divine is. Although you think you are. Although you believe. Go ahead and believe that. And stop planning and worrying about the future. And stop beating yourself and hating yourself over yesterday, the past. Those are experiences that was necessary, though you have other belief system because of your expectations that you've imposed on yourself because of how you were raised. Because most of the time, these expectations comes how we were raised. Do we know that? My father, I liked you as a child. Let's take a woman. As a young child, I used to always adore my father, for example, or my stepfather, whatever. The man who was a father figure in my life, I don't care who. It could be your uncle too, or it could be your bigger brother, if he's way too big, older than you, older brother. I used to always adore him, and then I always used to observe him when he's standing in the toilet, in the bathroom, and put a shower on his face, and then he start shaving it himself, and then afterwards he put the aftershave. Oh, how the aftershave smelled afterwards! Oh, I love it, and that is what a real man and a decent man and a well carried man, the man who know how to carry himself, supposed to look like and smell like. You grow up with that. You become an adult woman who is dating men. You are looking for, in those men that you are dating, you are looking for your father in those men, or for that male figure that you used to adore as a child. There goes the expectations, the catalog. My man has to be shaved. My man has to smell after shaved. So, oh, this is for me what is attractive to me or appealing me or that I feel I can. This is the kind of man that I can love. Or vice versa for a woman. Used to observe my mother sitting always on the bathtub and shaving her legs and very nice and put a nice lipstick on and put her perfume on and her long hairs. Oh, this is a typical woman. This is the real woman for me. So you start looking, and then you grow up to be a man dating women. You are looking for a mother in these women that you're dating. They have to look and smell like your mother. They have to shave their legs and everything. They don't have to even have hair somewhere there. You start telling them what, hey man, it's time to you to shave your head, your legs again. Otherwise, I'm stating not loving you a little bit. Otherwise, you're not so much interesting and attractive to me anymore. Otherwise, you see, where do you leave the soul? Where do you leave the soul that you're supposed to be falling in love with the soul, not with the body? You're supposed to be loving that attribute, the soul, not the body. Not the smell. I mean, I'm not saying that this person should stink. No, that is also not okay. You know what I mean? Misery kicks in when we have a picture of what my child should be. My child should become a doctor because I'm educated. We are as a family wealthy, or we're middle class, or we are high class. So my child cannot become a bartender or cannot do those work. So you put pressure on your child and you have conflict with the child because your child's heart is somewhere else. Because the child's heart is the soul journey. You have conflict with your child. You wasted all those years which you're supposed to be and to build a happy and healthy relationship with your child, trying to impose your wishes, your childhood dreams on your child, on your spouse. You miss out on the juicy part of enjoying life with the person and with that soul that is on your side. That is called being human and carrying human drama with you. I ain't got no time for that. That's for sure.